Wars and invasions often become global affairs. Whether to get involved is a difficult and profound decision that impacts citizens across nations. We'll explore who has the ability to make this decision in the United States in Dellums versus Bush. After Iraq invaded Kuwait in 1990, United States President George H.W. Bush immediately sent troops to the Persian Gulf to preserve the integrity of Saudi Arabia. Pursuant to presidential orders and at times with congressional concurrence, for several months the United States worked to de-escalate the conflict. The United States worked with other United Nations members and employed tactics like sanctions and trade blockades. The conflict came to a head, and President Bush announced that he intended to increase the number of American troops in the area by about 60% and intended to initiate an offensive military attack. However, President Bush never asked Congress for permission to initiate offensive operations or increase troops, and Congress never took steps to declare war pursuant to the War Powers Clause of the United States Constitution in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11. Consequently, Congressman Ronald Dellums and about 10% of Congress filed suit against President Bush and Secretary of Defense Richard Cheney in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia. Dellums sought an injunction to prevent the offensive military action until President Bush first obtained a declaration of war or explicit congressional authorization. In opposition, President Bush, represented by the Department of Justice, moved to dismiss the action.